Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. And what I'm looking at is a beer from Mighty Squirrel Brewing Company out of Waltham, Massachusetts. This is the Cosmic Distortion Double IPA. Clocks in at 8% alcohol by volume. I don't think I've ever had this beer before. I may have had it on draft at a local bar, but I can't remember. Anyway, I've had other beers from Mighty Squirrel, including the Cloud Candy, Double Cloud Candy. They make some really good IPA, so I'm looking forward to trying this one and seeing how it stacks up against some of the other New England IPAs that I've had since I've moved up to Massachusetts. And this one is a little bit darker. Maybe it's not a New England IPA, although I would be surprised if it wasn't very juicy. It's a nice pour there. It's a deep orange color. Definitely hazy. Getting towards murky, but more on the hazy side. You can see through it a little bit when you hold it up to the light. There's a little bit of fine particulate matter floating about in the glass, and nice streaming bubbles going up the glass. The head, about 2.5, 3 fingers worth of a relatively creamy, slightly off-white head. Looks very scrumptious. Wow, the aroma, definitely getting some nice fruit-forward aromas with this. A little tangerine, some pineapple, definitely pineapple with this. A little bit of mango. So a lot of tropical fruit notes coming through on the nose. None of the 8% alcohol is coming through. Maybe a little bit of guava note coming through on here as well. A little bit of caramel malt coming through on the nose, so a little bit of malty character. But mostly tropical fruit. Very, very juicy on the nose with no alcohol presence whatsoever. It smells like a winner, so without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Oh, wow. This one has a lot of malt character, so you get some tropical fruit up front. Wow, and as I poured the rest of the beer in the glass, there is some more sediment that came out. Little white chunks. A couple of them are a little bit bigger, but for the most part, fine particulate matter with a few chunks in there. So the tropical fruit comes through. You do get a little bit of tangerine as well, a little bit of citrus, but mostly pineapple, mango, guava. But it leads into a significant bready malt character in the middle of the sip. There's a little bit of caramel malt. There's a wheat bread note. Very malt oriented in the middle of the sip. Once you get through that tropical fruit character from the hops that they use with this. This is nicely balanced between the malts and the hops. It's really not bittering at all. There's a lot of hop character without any bitterness on the back end. Okay, this one is not super fresh. It was canned on December 10th of 2021, which may be why a little bit more of the malt character is coming through. I feel like if this was super fresh, even more of that mango, that pineapple, that tropical fruit action would really be coming through strong. It's still an excellent beer. It doesn't taste old by any means. I just was a little bit surprised at how much malt character was coming through, and I think maybe it's because it's got a few months on it. Still a wonderful beer. I would highly recommend it. I'd like to buy a super fresh can and see if there's any difference. But I don't feel like this has really lost much. All the tropical fruit notes are there. None of the 8% alcohol is coming through on the finish either, so it's very well balanced between the malt and the hops, and there's no alcohol burn on the finish, no warming sensation as you swallow it down. The body with this is medium. The carbonation is medium. It's very, very drinkable for an 8% beer, so this could be one that could get you in trouble because it drinks like a 5.5, 6%er, and it's an 8%. Very nice beer from Mighty Squirrel. This one is not quite as good as the Cloud Candy in my opinion, but I definitely would recommend it. It is a wonderfully juicy and nicely balanced IPA. Got nice hop character, nice malt character, not too heavy, no alcohol presence. It's really just an excellent beer. I'm going to go with a 95 out of 100. It's a solid A beer. I would highly recommend it. And if you can find Mighty Squirrel Brews in your area, definitely go check out the Cosmic Distortion Double IPA. I think it's a winner. I haven't had anything from Mighty Squirrel that I did not like yet. So let's keep that going, Mighty Squirrel. Got a few more Mighty Squirrel beers in the fridge. Looking forward to trying those soon. So all that being said, that'll do it for this beer review, guys. 95 out of 100 for the Cosmic Distortion Double IPA from Mighty Squirrel Brewing Company. Buy it, try it, let me know what you guys think. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.